Welcome to the Hope Unlocked podcast. I'm your host, Kristin Kurtz, and I'm also the founder of New Wings Coaching. I help and empower wild-hearted and adventurous women of faith feeling caged and stuck unlock their true purpose and potential, break free from limitations, and thrive with confidence, courage, and hope. If you're curious to learn more about coaching with me, head to newwingscoaching.net and be sure to explore the show notes for ways to connect with me further. Get ready to dive in as we uncover empowering keys and insights in this episode. So tune in and let's unlock hope together. Welcome back to Tuesday Thoughts on the Hope Unlocked podcast. Today we're diving deep into one of the most important questions we can ask ourselves. Who am I and who does he say I am? Maybe you've heard that we're each called by name, that we're intentionally designed and formed by God. But what does that really mean for us? Today I'm going to explore what it means to be known by name, the power of understanding our identity, and the strength we can draw from that truth, especially when life's challenges cause us to question it. I want to start with a foundational truth. You are not an accident. I'm going to say that again. You are not an accident. You are here on purpose. I'm going to say that again. You are here on purpose. You are known by God. Say that again. You are known by God. Psalm 139:13-14 says, "For you created my inmost being. You knit me together in my mother's womb. I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made." This is the truth that grounds us. Before we were even born, we were called by name. We were known, loved, and held with a purpose in mind. Just imagine, you were already seen, already loved, before you could even take a breath. That truth alone is powerful. So I want to dig a little deeper into the idea of being called by name. Have you ever looked up the meaning of your name? Have you ever wondered what that significance might carry? Names are so powerful. They're one of the first things you're given in life, and they often hold a meaning, whether we know it or not. So what does your name mean? Does it reflect something about you, something you were created to be or to embody? For example, my name, Kristin, means follower of Christ. And actually, that couldn't be farther from the truth until I was 25, but that's a story for another day. And for me, this reminds me of my purpose and my calling to walk closely with God and to help others to do the same. It grounds me. So I encourage you to consider the meaning behind your own name. See if there's something powerful or comforting there, something that reminds you of who you are. So here's a big question for us all. Who are you? Who does God say you are? If someone were to ask you, how would you answer? Think about it. When someone calls your name, you respond naturally, instinctively. You don't stop to question it or wonder if you're really the person they're calling. You just are. And that's the heart of identity. It's something true and unwavering, regardless of your circumstances. It's not a title or role. It's the core of who you are, loved and called by God. This is the kind of identity we can stand firmly in. But here's the reality. There will be times, maybe even daily, when the enemy or the world tries to shake this identity. We've all experienced it, right? When people question us or criticize us, sometimes even the loudest critic is our own mind. We start to doubt, to question our worth, our purpose. We might even start to believe lies that we're not enough, that we're not worthy, that we're a mistake. But those lies are attacks meant to knock us off our foundation. And here's what we have to do: recognize them, reject them, and stand firmly in the truth of who we are. Because if we don't, those lies can start to feel like reality. For some of us, it might be as simple as looking in the mirror and seeing things we don't like. Maybe there are days when you look in the mirror and think, why am I even here? Am I just a mistake? If that's ever been you, I want to say this. You are not a mistake. Every part of you was crafted with care, with intention, and with love. When you look in the mirror, I want you to see yourself as God sees you. Unique, cherished, and purposeful creation. Nothing about you is accidental. I want to say that again. Nothing about you is accidental. Every gift, every quirk, every trait, it all has meaning. So as we wrap up in Kristin coaching fashion, here's a few questions to carry with you. I invite you to take time to journal them, sit with the Lord, meditate on them. So here's the first question. Who are you? Who does God say you are? The second question, what does your name mean? Is there something special about it that you haven't considered? The next question, are there any lies or doubts you need to release in order to fully embrace who you are? And then finally, what truths from God can you speak over yourself each day to remind you of your true identity? These are questions worth revisiting again and again because our identity is something we grow into over time. And sometimes we have to remind ourselves of these truths. So, thank you so much for joining me in this episode. My prayer is that you step into the truth of who you are with courage and confidence, that you know deep down you are not a mistake. You are here on purpose, loved, known, and called by name. Don't let anyone or anything shake that truth. Be you boldly. I'm going to say that again. Be you boldly, knowing you're exactly who you're meant to be. So thanks for listening. I look forward to the next Tuesday Thoughts. Until then, remember, you are fully seen, fully loved, and never alone in your journey.